This is going to be a video on how to build a shaft. This actually up here is the back half of the shaft. This is going to be the front half of the shaft. It has a nipple on here for an encoder. First part of your journey is going to be to check all of your sprockets and your inserts to be correct. The inserts have to be 1610-1 and 7/16, and the sprockets have to be 16-tooth sprockets. For your next step, you're going to want a timed pair for the ends, and check again to make sure that they are all 1 and 7/16 and 16-tooth sprockets. By timed, I mean when the key is lined up, all the sprockets are lined up as well. Sometimes your inserts are going to be the same color as the regular inserts, so you want to mark them in a special way so that you know that these are the paired ones. For assembling the shaft itself, we have a jig. This happens to be the reverse jig, and we also have another one for the regular shafts. You are going to put the sprockets and the bearings on here in alignment with the jig. Okay, the first thing that you're going to want to do is loosen the set screws so that when you put the bearing on the shaft, it is going to slide on more easily. Then you slide the bearing to its correct position. Next comes the sprocket, and this shaft happened to be a little bit gummed up, so it didn't slide on as easily. However, we did get it in line in the position where it was supposed to be. These sprockets to these slots, because when you do that, you're going to actually put it in the jig over there in the vise, and then fully align them, so it's easier to have them as close as possible to start with. One indicator of where the bearing goes and where the sprocket goes is this one is bigger than this one, and the bearing usually goes on the back side of the bigger one. Okay, these were lined up with this, and what we did was we tightened the set screws down and we torqued them to 176 inch-pounds, excuse me. And then when we put the key in there at the same time, and we ding the shaft so that the keys cannot get out. So that's tighten the sprockets down with the set screws at 176 inch-pounds. Put the key in there just prior to tightening it, and ding the shaft on both sides so the key won't move. When you are done up to this point, have somebody come and double check your work, because we want it to go out and be good in the field. The last thing you're going to do is take shrink wrap and wrap all of these on down, and then you move on to the next one. That's what a wrapped one will look like. This is what a wrapped one looks like. And this is what the entire shaft wraps, or well, that side of the shaft. This is a complete set. And then we have a look at a timed set right here, which is a, it fits on an incline conveyor.